Now streaming 24/7 on Roku streaming app. Also Amazon Fire TV. Hit the search bar and type in Built for This Radio. Also subscribe and follow us on YouTube at Built for This Radio. Twitch TV, Built for This Network. Mixcloud, Built for This Network. Twitter at WeBFTN. Also, we got advertisement. If you need to promote your businesses, email us at bftnadvertise@gmail.com. We are Built for This Network, for the strong, not the weak. Built for This Network, for the strong, not the weak.
The zone, man.
Said I woke up feeling too handsome. I'm the man in the end zone. Like Shawty don't want me to dance with her. I take my pants on. Like she don't want me to get too close because she scarred. Cause her last nigga had broke her heart. It's not my fault. Yeah, I play my part like the last song. I walk on beats like damn son. She, what you find is please. She all on my dick, all on my dick. It's a little bit personal, yeah. And I hope you notice I've been working, oh yeah.
I'm a Chico going beast mode, automatic like a free throw, gon' stop me. Looking too good with them jeans on through the peephole, tryna be the like Rocky. She was tryna apologize, told her it's okay in a way you could give away the top too sloppy. I be tryna be on your body, I'm tryna get naughty. When you come home, home.
Oh she, look at the plain Jane. She wanna stay, but I cut on my wrist. Used to cuddle the beach, yeah, look how it switch. I'm focused on me and I'm walking on beats. Now look what I did.
Was broke as fuck, I mean broke as fuck, it's no lie. The cold shit, I just roll up and get high. Yeah. How you tell I see blue, grass, and green skies? Told the niggas I was up next, now young and popping up like
I woke up feeling too handsome. I'm the man in dancing. Like Shawty don't want me to dance with her. I take my pants on. Like she don't want me to get too close because she scarred. Cause her last nigga had broke her heart. It's not my fault.
Network for the strong, not the weak.
You are now tuned in to your number one radio station.
Built for this network.
I can feel it in my soul. I can feel it in my soul. Yes, I can feel it in my soul as I live this life. Cheers, round tree.
It's that Mad Knox music.
Panoramic view of the world, man. Yeah, it's just me and my girlfriend. My niggas ain't cool as the earth spin. Middle finger up, shit. I'm just living life. Panoramic view of the world, man. Yeah, it's just me and my girlfriend. My niggas ain't cool as the earth spin. Middle finger up, shit. I'm just living life. 4 feet of swag in the third dimension. No limitations. My thoughts are expensive. The devil trying to sabotage, but I handle business. Always had a weakness for half-naked women. No stranger to the concept of paradise. Drinking Dawn, carry on, this shit feels right. Boss mode forever, trendsetters. This the new era, spinning plenty of cheddar. Jersey playboy, I'm dope, I'm way better. Oh, this is chess, not checkers. Fly shit, another stamp on the passport. Lambo the same color as a motherfucking teleport, Panoramic view of the world, man. Yeah, it's just me and my girlfriend. My niggas ain't cool as the earth spin. Middle finger up, shit. I'm just living life. Panoramic view of the world, man. Yeah, it's just me and my girlfriend. My niggas ain't cool as the earth spin. Middle finger up, shit. I'm just living life. Courtside, watch the Nets play the Heat. Young nigga preach, I stand out the black sheep. Skills on fire, some burnt up fish grease. So I could care less about the gossiping. I'm important like humans needing oxygen. Peak game, putting points on the scoreboard. So handsome, I'm plotted on by these whores. Riding out, yeah, I'm on my high horse. Legendary shit, this I will die for. Empire State, chilling on the top floor. So major, living large, 40 acres. I take the money over being famous. Ahead of my time, y'all niggas outdated. I'm God's favorite, strip club connoisseur. Lick the champagne pour, we could take a bath in it. Shiz round, treat the name, yeah, no gimmicks. Panoramic view of the world, man. Yeah, it's just me and my girlfriend. My niggas ain't cool as the earth spin. Middle finger up, shit. I'm just living life. Panoramic view of the world, man. Yeah, it's just me and my girlfriend. My niggas ain't cool as the earth spin. Middle finger up, shit. I'm just living life.
Built for this network for the strong, not the weak, and in the zone entertainment presents Theory of the Culture.
I'm just living life.
With your boy DJ Mad Knox and this spirit Chiz Round Tree. Right here on the Built for This Radio YouTube channel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Download that streaming app of Roku and Amazon Fire TV. Type in that Built for This Radio. You already know the vibes, baby. You already know the vibes. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kings and queens of not all ages, because this show ain't really for all ages. It's for certain ages. But for the most part, welcome. Damn it, welcome to all the background listeners, overseas listeners. Thank you for rocking with your boy, rocking with the network, rocking with us. Man, please continue to like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. You know what I mean? We appreciate it. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. And we got more content and shows that's coming down the pipeline. Pause. You know what I mean? On this network of ours, this thing of ours, as the mob would say. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Poetic Sins in the building, president of Creative Design. You know what I mean? DJ, poet, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? Rocking out with me. Built for this network, ITZ Zone. You know what I mean? Appreciate you, Poe, for coming in. She in the background listening, getting that paper. Feel you, feel you. Shout out to 1/3 of the CEOs and co-owner of this here network. You know what I mean? He got a show coming on later today with Truck D called Call Your Play. He's the Master Blaster, recap entertainment extraordinaire, one half of the Jersey Connect. You know what I mean? That man wearing a lot of hats in these streets. You know what I mean? He's the number one chief rocker, Jersey Vern, built for this network in the zone. What's going on, Chief? Appreciate you for coming in. You know what I mean? As we proceed on, man. Again, this show is dedicated to our brother. You know what I mean? Chiz Roundtree. May he continue to look over us and bless over us on this here existing earth. You feel what I'm saying? So, hey man, listen. Hope all is well with everyone. You know what I mean? Got my other brother, the second of Call Your Play show. You know what I mean? He got a show right after mine for the built for this network, Football Fantasy. I call him the commissioner. We call him the commissioner because he is the damn commissioner. You know what I mean? But prayers up to Truck D. I'm glad you made it do your your surgery. I won't say little surgery because any surgery is a surgery. So, but I'm glad you made it through, brother, and joining the show. Truck D in the building. What's going on, Truck? Built for this network in the zone. Yeah. Appreciate you, Truck D. Appreciate you. You know what I mean? Hey, man, listen. Like I said, I ain't trying to hold this mic too long. Pause. It's a lot of pause moments is going to be happening today. I can hear it. I can feel it. There's going to be a lot of pause moments for real. But I'm going to get right into it, man. If this is your first time coming into Theory of the Culture, man, listen. Read the description. We tap into the world, hip-hop, pop, and social culture. We talk about anything that's popping, that's happening, and I give my perspective, my views, unfiltered, unapologetic. You know what I mean? These are just my thoughts. You know what I mean? If you have any objection to my thoughts, you can feel free to, you know what I mean, come in the chat room and talk to me, or go to the email. You know what I mean? Go to the email. For real. Go to the email. Right there on your screen. The email is right there on your screen. Go to the email, hit me up, and just be like, Knox, that was some bullshit you was talking about. Or I object to that. And then I will come on the platform with your name and address your email. You know what I mean? It's only good natural talk between some humans, hopefully. No AI. You know what I mean? For real. Oh, man. Yeah, pause at my Nas voice. Yes. We got another brother from Chi-Town right here, built for this network in the zone. Mr. Spin the Block, because he be killing them Spin the Block Saturdays. If you're not catching them Spin the Block Saturdays on Mixcloud, man, preferably, I want to say around like 10 Eastern, sometimes 10:30 Standard Time. You know what I mean? Well, in the morning, Eastern Standard Time in the morning. Yeah, man, my brother Tony Sanchez, aka the T-Man, Eye of the Storm, he be bringing you that feel good Get up on Saturday, clean your damn house. Music that your mama used to play, your auntie, your uncle, or whoever used to play vinyls and A-tracks and cassette tapes and CDs and all that good shit back in the days. You know what I mean? My brother T, man, I'm glad all is well with you, man. Prayers up to you and what you're going through as well. You know what I mean? He said he on the bus heading home. Hey, brother, be safe. Please get to your destination safe. For real, for real. Yeah, reel to reels, all that, right, Tony? Reel to reels, everything. DAT tapes, the DAT tapes you used to bring to the studio, all them good shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Yo, listen. The name of this show is called Culture Support, and you will understand why with some of the topics I get into. But first, we're gonna start off with a great positivity. We're gonna start off with bigging up Michael Jackson. Okay, we gotta big up Michael Jackson, and I'm gonna tell you why we gotta big up Michael Jackson. Cause one, this biopic that his nephew is doing is gonna be legendary. The trailer itself already broke records. I think it did like 162 million views or just the trailer. His nephew was playing him, and this biopic is gonna be legendary. I know I'm definitely going to try to go to the movies to see this. I'm not going to wait till it go to stream. Like, I want the full effect of movie theater with this one. And I don't, man, listen. I don't like being around a lot of people like that, so I'll probably catch something while the kids and everybody at work or something like that. You feel what I'm saying? So I could just be lasered in on the movie. But I know this the era of streaming and stuff like that, but this one I will pay my little 20 something plus dollars in a movie theater to see it for real, for real. The trailer. Tony said the trailer is breaking the internet. It really is, and it's still climbing. Poll say movie looks like it will be good. Comes out in April. Yep. So it's gonna be the perfect time. I'm just hoping it don't come out around the time. You know what I mean? Everybody on vacation. You feel what I'm saying? Which they probably don't aim for that, because they want the numbers, and I get that business wise, you know what I mean? But if they could put that thing out beforehand, even when everybody's on vacation, when people go, I'm just gonna catch it when the time is right, like a little matinee or something like that. You feel what I'm saying? That's the best time for me to go out to the movies, you know what I mean, and just see the actual film. You know what I mean? Catch a little matinee, you know what I mean? Probably after the matinee, you know what I mean? Just come to work and shit straight from there. You know what I mean? Something to talk about. I probably do it around the time, probably on a Wednesday, where I could come back fresh off of the movie while it's still in memory and come back and give y'all my views of it. So that's the plan. You know what I mean? That's pretty much the plan. But man, Poetic Sin said April usually excuse me, y'all. April usually has Easter, Good Friday. Bet it's gonna come out Good Friday when people off work and school. Yeah, that's a safe bet. That's definitely a safe bet. Or you got spring break. You know what I mean? They probably gonna try to work it around that, like you said, that Good Friday. You know what I mean? Because it leads into Easter. I know around that middle April is spring break, a lot of spring break for college kids and all of that stuff. You know what I mean? For a lot of schools and stuff like that. So Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna do his numbers. I'm gonna tell you this. It's gonna do his numbers based off of I don't know how many of the I'm gonna be surprised if a lot of the new generation, preferably this generation, the Gen Z generation, go to see it. And this is a time where if you from my you know what I mean generation on back to like a T-Man, a Chief generation, a Truck D generation, you know what I mean, to bring your kids or a certain loved one and teach them, yo, this guy right here, Mike Jackson, it wouldn't be no Chris Brown without no Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be none of these guys without a Michael Jackson. It wouldn't be an Usher without a Michael Jackson. It wouldn't be none of these. All of these, and guess what? Michael Jackson got that from James Brown and so on and so on. So understand the lineage that comes from all of this. You know what I mean? But with Michael Jackson, man, Michael Jackson makes history for being the first artist to score 10 top 100 hits in 6 decades. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. For real. Let that sink in real quick. I'm going to just let that sink in real quick. I'm going to repeat it one more time. He is the first artist to score 10 top 100 hits in 6 decades. Them 6 decades include 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000, 2010s, and 2020s. And still climbing. Still climbing. Rest in peace to the legend. Rest in peace to the legend. Rest in peace to the legend. And I'm going to tell you this. When I look at these numbers of the 2000, 2010s, and 2020s, it kind of lets me further know that the Generation Z or whatever y'all want to call yourselves is a nice fan base who's up on that Michael Jackson music still. You know what I mean? Because if you think about just the song Thriller alone, Thriller is a Halloween anthem to like Mariah Carey's Christmas, to Stevie Wonder's Happy Birthday. You feel what I'm saying? Like Thriller alone, every Halloween is going to generate them crazy numbers from commercials and people playing it and whatever the case may be. So, you know what I mean? It's just going, bruh, like Tony just said it right here. Michael is the GOAT. He is. He is. You talking about entertainers, he's the greatest of all times. And you think about that lineage of music that came out in them decades that I just named, from 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000, 2010, and 2020s. Scored top 10 out of 100 hits from each decade. So, yeah, like, if you think about all that music that came out in all them years, especially you talking about, and you know, 70s was before my time. That's around the T-Man and Chief Rocker era, and they could tell you about that type of music that was being pumped out around that time. Pause. You know what I mean? So you feel what I'm saying? Now you go 80s into 90s, you talk about me and Poe era, a lot of music still. R&B wise. You know what I mean? Crazy. 2000s, you talking about my oldest son, Brian, his generation still was crazy. 2010s, my daughter Aaliyah generation. Crazy. You know what I mean? 2020s, we talking about my last two sons and my nephews, Jabari and Kyrie era. You know what I mean? It's crazy. You know what I mean? So, hey, man. You know, big ups to the GOAT, man. Michael motherfucking Jackson, man. For real. Tony said the greatest entertainer since Fred Astaire. Yeah. Big ups to the GOAT, MJ, man. MJ, bro. Rest in peace to the legend. Is a controversy that's saying you still alive. If you still alive, congratulations. If you not, brother, one thing it is alive is your music. You know what I mean? And that, like I said, that Thriller that's gonna be a consistent paycheck coming to your children consistently. You know what I mean? Real. Yeah, man. So big up to the GOAT. Big up to the GOAT. Big up to the GOAT. Also, big up to Outkast and the legendary group Salt and Pepper for being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Yes. Outkast, ATL, Salt and Pepper, Queen, inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Big up. Big up. Big ups. Big ups. For real. Yeah. That's real big time. Poe said they say MJ, Tupac, Biggie alive every year with no proofs. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, Outkast, man, Salt and Pepper, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame was super dope. And that's why I kind of named this show Culture Support. Because Salt from Salt and Pepper, when she went up to make her speech, she said something that kind of triggered me. That they still fighting for their masters after 40 years. And I'm trying to figure out, in the grace of what's going on, how, because mind you, you go on your certain streaming platform, they got certain records up there, but for some reason they not getting paid off of the certain records that is being streamed. So they still fighting for the masters. Songs like probably like Shoop and What a Man and all of that good stuff that's probably being streamed, but they not getting paid. And that shit makes my blood boil for real. Cause it's like, yo, they put in 40 years in the game, set the trailblaze the way for a lot of female MCs, and they still fighting for something that should have been given back to them probably 10 years ago. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on. What are we doing here? And it kind of brought me back to what Anita Baker, when she went on her rant, Anita Baker had tweeted out for all her fans to not stream her music. And the reason why she did that, because the powers that be who was still streaming her music was getting paid off of her music. And she wasn't owning the masters to that music. That shit was fucking crazy. But the fans actually, I'm sure it worked out for Anita, because whatever happened, you know what I mean, her stuff is still, I'm sure, on streaming platforms. But when you look at a Salt and Pepper who came out in the 90s and stuff like that, you know what I mean, a lot of the contractual obligation was standard to where artists might receive their masters back after 30 years or whatever the case may be. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's like, one, y'all gotta get Salt and Pepper, call the Locks lawyer, call whoever got the Locks publishing back, call, you know what I mean? I don't know who y'all need to call. Get in contact with Jay-Z or Beyonce lawyer. Get y'all shit back, man. And whoever got Salt and Pepper publishing, whether it's Universal Music Group or whoever it is, give these women back they fucking shit. They filled their obligation of albums. They did all of that good shit. Once you feel the obligation of the contract, the fucking artist should be able to be like, hey, let me get my shit back. Shout out to LL. When Def Jam ain't know what to do with LL after 13 albums, L sat there and was like, yo, let me get my shit. Let me get my shit. First rapper on Def Jam and shit. You know what I mean? Put in 13, 14 albums with one label. I filled my shit. Let me get mine. So until this day, when you hear Rock the Bells and all them other LL joints on commercials, on the Jeep commercials, and you know what I mean, Mama Say Knock You Out, all that shit, that motherfucking money is going to LL and his estate. You know what I mean? Because he owns all of that shit. So when you hear What a Man on a commercial and Shoot and all this shit, Salt and Pepper is not getting paid for none of this shit. And that's the fucked up part. As much as glory they got into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it takes a person, an artist who's in a moment that's supposed to be celebrated, which was, but had to pour out, hey, we still fighting for our masters here. You know what I mean? And that shit is crazy. That is real crazy, man. The industry is really shady. For real. Spinderella, first female DJ to be inducted. Yeah, big up to Spin. Big up to Spin. And that was super dope. They had her there, because real talk, Spin was like, she was like the Jam Master J. You know what I mean? The female Jam Master J to Salt and Pepper. Real talk. So you have to put, you know what I mean? I know it's Salt and Pepper the group, just like Run DMC the group, but you gotta include Spinderella in that motherfucker. For real. You gotta include her. You know what I mean? Like Salt and Pepper wouldn't even look right getting that without her. You feel what I'm saying? Like it would have got it, but it would have been like real talk, like, yo, why they include what happened to Spin? You know what I mean? What's up with that? You know what I mean? But yo, whoever owning them UNG, whoever owning them masters, man, please work something out to getting them masters back, man. For real. Is no hip hop on Billboard No hip hop on Billboard. None. No top 40, no top 100. First time in 35 years is no hip hop on no Billboard charts going into the Grammys. Do you feel it's like it's a setup? Or we could call it everybody is basically out here almost sounding just alike. You know what I mean? Which I still don't understand how it ain't no hip hop where you got legends that's still putting out music. Okay? You got Mobb Deep that just put out one. Ghostface put out one. Slick Rick put out one. Raekwon put out one. Am I missing somebody here? Am I missing somebody here? I don't understand. Now, if you talking about on a mainstream like the Drakes, Kendrick Lamar shit is still playing to this day. You know what I mean? Fucking Clips had a great year. You know what I mean? Like, if you're talking about why it ain't no hip hop on Billboard, first time in 35 years, what am I missing here that Billboard is missing? Where you have Clips and all of these crews and all of these people who dropped this year and put out great music. Hell, you want to go Tyler the Creator. You know what I mean? All of these people who put out music. All of these people. You know what I mean? Yes, Redman, Poetic Sensei, Redman. So I don't understand how it ain't no hip hop on no billboards. Even if like I said, even if they not making a top 10, you saying they not on no Billboard charts, period. First time in 35 years where you have all these people who put out product. Make it make sense, man. Somebody controlling this shit. For real. Chief Rocker said Crown Holder, people down here was disrespectful to Salt and Pepper, saying that it was just Outkast weekend. Yeah. Why have them too? I mean, I get it, because you got to understand with the Outkast thing, when 3 Stacks went on that Source Awards and during the whole East Coast West Coast beef, nobody was really looking at the South. It was basically East Coast West Coast, East Coast West Coast. You know what I mean? During that time of the war. So when 3 Stacks got on that mic on the Source Awards to say the South got something to say, that really, even though you had people like Jermaine Dupri and everybody else still doing it, UGK, Scarface, you know what I mean? All of these people, like Outkast and them was bubbling when they first album and stuff, you know what I mean? Dungeon Family and all of that. It was the time of the bubble of the East and West Coast beef. So nobody wasn't really paying attention to the South. So for them to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, to take from, and that was what, 93, I'm going to say 93, 94, between 93 and 95 was that Source Awards. So if you take that to now, yeah, they going to celebrate Outkast because that's legendary. And plus, rest in peace to Rico Wade, who was a big time producer that actually put Outkast and them on. And you know what I mean? So it's a lot of celebratory stuff with that. You know what I mean? So I kind of get why ATL is celebrating that. You know what I mean? But pay homage to both, man. For real. Poetic Sensei, probably because Outkast represent the ATL, understandable. Yep. for them to shine more light on Outkast, but True Salt and Pepper need light shine on them too. Yeah, especially if you talking about it wouldn't have been no the Brat if it wasn't for Salt and Pepper. You feel what I'm saying? Like for real. Like if you let's just pay the homage where the homage is due. Light, Latifah, Moni Love, Salt and Pepper. You know what I mean? We could go back to a little bit of the West Coast of the chick named Boss, Sweet Tea. You know what I mean? Mia X, Lady of Rage. It wouldn't, you know what I mean? Like, come on. Let's talk about it. Yeah, Snoop another one dropped product. You know what I mean? Snoop dropped product. Alchemist dropped like 4 or 5 albums with a bunch of collabs. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand it. I don't understand how there's no hip hop on Billboard, and they saying it's the first time in 35 years where all of this product came out. All of it. You know what I mean? Like, but I digress. This is what I'm saying, and in the sense of the gatekeepers controlling the industry. You feel what I'm saying? It's just real crazy. Yo, I didn't know. Yeah, Billboard is politics, hands down. That's a fact, Tony. That is a natural fact. But I didn't know that, and see, this is the shit that you read that should be on TV, but they don't let it on TV because they don't want it to be bigger than the Grammys, bigger than what they showed you. You feel what I'm saying? But a lot of our legends put together a hip hop Grandmaster Gala Awards. This, what I'm reading, is the 3rd annual. So from the first 2 that has been done, ain't nobody in the industry talked about it, ain't get publicized. Nobody put it in the streams. No bloggers put it in the fucking blogs. And this is a celebratory fucking award show. Why we not looking at that? But we looking at Young Doug Rico case. We looking at Puff getting charged. We looking at this person who murdered this person. But again, I digress. But anyway, to celebrate, it was a 3rd annual Hip Hop Grandmaster Gala Award. They honored Grand Pooba from Brand Nubian and Kool G Rap. A special award. It's called the Life Changing Award. The Life Changing Award means you get a big time check to go towards your health, your insurance, and all of that good stuff. You know what I mean? To get what you didn't properly get, you know what I mean? Because of the bad contract situation and all of that stuff. So what they do to these artists is they give them special checks. And I heard the checks are very wealthy. You know what I mean? To cover their expenses, you know what I mean? Whatever they going through health-wise and all of that stuff, which is super dope. You know what I mean? So Kool G Rap and Grand Pooba of Brand Nubian was awarded that. You know what I mean? Special awards went out to Grandmaster Caz, the Ghetto Boys, Scarface, Kool Mo D, Roxanne Shante. All got good awards. Parliament Funkadelic got the Quincy Jones Award, and it was presented by Quincy Jones III. You know what I mean? So big ups. Hold on, I gotta get my joint. Big ups to that. Big ups to that. Big ups to that, for real. Big ups to that. And you know, other celebrities was there. Nas, Dr. Dre, and a couple of others that was in the audience in attendance of this this celebration of this. And man, I just hope one day we can get a visual of this thing. You know what I mean? For real. Like this, somebody need to sit down with either YouTube or Amazon Prime or Netflix or somebody to advertise this celebration of the culture. I don't even want this to be a BET thing. You know what I mean? I want this to be, even if a motherfucker got to start their own streaming service. You know what I mean? There's enough money around. If you talking about Dre and Nas alone, shit, that's $1 billion right there to start a full-fledged streaming service to be advertising this good shit. You know what I mean? For real. So, well, big ups to Quincy Jones III, who presented George Clinton Parliament Funkadelic with the Quincy Jones Award. Shout out to Roxanne Shante, Kool Mo D, Scarface, Ghetto Boys, Grandmaster Caz for getting these awards. Big up to the committee of the Hip Hop Grandmaster Gala Awards for honoring Grand Puba and Kool G Rap with the life-changing money awards. You know what I mean? That's real big. Big up to hip hop on that. That's what I'm talking about. Let's culture support, man. We gotta culture support this whole thing. We really do. We gotta culture support. Big up to Childish Gambino, who inducted Outkast. Big up to Missy Elliott, who inducted Salt and Pepper. You feel what I'm saying? For real. For real. Yeah, for real. Yeah. Big up to that. So, man, listen. Hip hop, man, if y'all doing these galas and stuff, man, get together. Somebody get out there and help Salt and Pepper out, man. Get they masters, yo. You know what I mean? It gotta be somewhere, somehow, some way. You know what I mean? We could help get these masters back for these queens. And man, let's just keep celebrating us. Because these fucking labels, you know what I mean? They don't give a fuck. These gatekeepers of the music industry don't give a fuck. And at the end of the day, you know, it's us fans who love y'all, who appreciate y'all, because y'all gave us the soundtrack to our lives, basically. You know what I mean? And that goes from the Michael Jacksons to all the hip-hop artists who I'm talking about today. Y'all gave us the soundtrack to our lives. You know what I mean? They had to take Michael Jackson out because that man was owning Sony ATV publishing, where he had the Beatles, Beyonce, and whoever else was on that fucking thing. So to get all that shit back, they had to kill Mike. But again, that's my conspiracy knock shit. That's coming in 2026. You know what I mean? And that's going to be exclusively on Patreon. I'm doing that. Y'all don't have to, you know what I mean? Before they take me out, I would love for y'all to pay for what I think about this whole shit. You know what I mean? For real. Poetic Sin said, facts, we gotta celebrate our own because you know they ain't gonna do it. They not. They not. They not. They not even bringing back the hip hop awards on BET. They canceled that shit. You know what I mean? Even on the BET Plus side, they canceled all this good shit. So, you know, because it ain't no black ownership no more on the BET thing. You know what I mean? So, yo, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot. And I wish these billionaire rappers that's out there that got it now start a service. Just wait, you know what I mean? The way y'all benefiting the troubled artists in need. Start a service like that. You know what I mean? Start a streaming service. Boom. Put the shit on Revolt. Put the shit on, you know what I mean? You got so many avenues of ways of doing this thing, and people got relationships out here. Put that shit together and start a streaming service and advertise this type of celebration to where, you know what I mean, people can know where we come from. The new generation can know where a lot of their music come from. You know what I mean? And the lineage of this shit. They going crazy. If y'all hear horns in the back, that's because motherfuckers trying to go home and traffic is a bitch out here. So I apologize for that. But yeah, Poetic Sin said, can't keep waiting on acceptance from you two people. When you've been can't let me bring it back. Can't keep waiting on acceptance from I'm guessing that's you two people, or you know what I mean, probably typo. People when we dope all do we are dope do all do history. Fuck yeah. Like I said, we been dope. They just not addicted yet. You feel what I'm saying? For real. T-Man said hit was on Michael. Yeah, hit was on MJ and Prince. That's right. That's right. Prince ain't want to give no motherfuckers that good unreleased music, so they had to take them out to get it. You know what I mean? Oh, white people. Well, you know, with me, you got to spell it out. You got to spell it out. I'm thinking YT is YouTube because I'm on the platform, but yeah, just spell it out. White people. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying all white people, because you got some white people that's for our culture. But the motherfucker white people know who the white people is that's fucking up the culture. That's all I got to say about that. You know what I mean? Hey man, I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here, man. I love each and every one of y'all. You know what I mean? Stay blessed. Remember to stay tuned in to Truck D, built for this network, Football Fantasy, followed by the Call Your Play show with Truck D and the number one Chief Rocker. And man, the rest of the fine programming on this network here, man. Thursdays, we got House of Sins, Poetic Sins, Mixcloud. You feel what I'm saying? Also, Friday, we got the Two-Step King, DJ Mukadeen, Fabulous Fridays, you know what I mean? Saturday, we got Spin the Block with my man T-Man, and we got the Double Power Play Sundays with Poetic Sins and DJ Mukadeen, you know what I mean? And Mondays, the number one Chief Rocker, Jersey Vern. Tuesday, Jersey Connect with me and the Chief Rocker. So, hey, man, we working out here. We live, baby. We live. And that ain't no job. You know what I mean? Built for this network, baby. For the strong, not the weak. I am your boy, DJ Mad Nas. Remember to stay blessed, not stressed. Stay blessed, not stressed. That's real. Okay? Stay blessed and not stressed. And when need to be, digress. You know what I mean? Word up. When need to be, digress. Understand, people are, and again, these are a pause moment right here. But people are energy drainers out here, bro. People are real energy drainers out here. Devil comes in all walks of life, all disguises, and misery loves company so much that you have to wear the armor of your Most High on you all the time. For real. All right, so just remember that, man. I love each and every one of y'all, man. And God's will, I'll see y'all next week. Peace.
I can feel it in my soul. I can feel it in my soul. Yes, I can feel it in my soul as I live this life. Cheers, round tree.
It's that Mad Knox music.
Front
Panoramic view of the world, man. Yeah, it's just me and my girlfriend. My niggas ain't cool as the earth spin. Middle finger up, shit. I'm just living life. Panoramic view of the world, man. Yeah, it's just me and my girlfriend. My niggas ain't cool as the earth spin. Middle finger up, shit. I'm just living life. Morpheus swag in the third dimension. No limitations. My thoughts are expensive. The devil trying to sabotage, but I handle business. Always had a weakness for half-naked women. No stranger to the concept of paradise. Drinking on, carry on, this shit feels right. Boss mode forever, trendsetters. This the new era, spinning plenty of cheddar. Jersey playboy, I'm dope, I'm way better. Oh, this is chess, not checkers. Fly shit, another stamp on the passport. Lambo the same color as a motherfucking teleport. Panoramic view of the world, man. Yeah. It's just me and my girlfriend. My niggas ain't cool as the earth spin. Middle finger up, shit. I'm just living life. Panoramic view of the world, man. Yeah, it's just me and my girlfriend. My niggas ain't cool as the earth spin. Middle finger up, shit. I'm just living life. Courtside, watch the Nets play the Heat. Young nigga preach, I stand out the black sheep. Skills on fire, some burnt up fish grease. So I could care less about the gossiping. I'm important, like humans needing oxygen. Peak game, putting points on the scoreboard. So handsome, I'm plotted on by these whores. Riding out, yeah, I'm on my high horse. Legendary shit, this I will die for. Empire State, chilling on the top floor. So major, living large, 40 acres. I take the money over being famous. Ahead of my time, y'all niggas outdated. I'm God's favorite, strip club connoisseur. Lick the champagne pour, we could take a bath in it. Shiz round tree the name, yeah, no gimmicks. Panoramic view of the world, man. Yeah, it's just me and my girlfriend. My niggas ain't cool as the earth spin. Middle finger up, shit. I'm just living life. Panoramic view of the world, man. Yeah, it's just me and my girlfriend. My niggas ain't cool as the earth spin. Middle finger up, shit. I'm just living life.
Now streaming 24/7 on Roku streaming app. Also Amazon Fire TV. Hit the search bar and type in Built for This Radio. Also subscribe and follow us on YouTube at Built for This Radio. Twitch TV, Built for This Network. Miss Cloud, Built for This Network. Twitter at WeBFTN. Also, we got advertisement. If you need to promote your businesses, email us at bftnadvertise@gmail.com. We are Built for This Network, for the strong, not the weak.